When we talk about personal growth or personal development, there are always four sectors in which we want to create balance, or at least we want to excel, right? So these four things are physical, financial, mental and personal. So today in this video I'm going to tell you few things which can help you to grow in your professional life, in your personal life. Before we move forward, I really want you to subscribe to this channel. There are many people who are just watching these videos and not subscribing. I'm thankful to you, but please subscribe. It really helps me and it boosts my confidence. I have created this video in four sections: physical, finance, personal and mental. First, let's start with physical. So when we are talking about physical, let's just start from basic, that is have 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I know everybody's body is different and many people say that you can survive with 5-6 hours of sleep. Yes, that is true for some people, but for people like me, I know it is very difficult to survive with 5-6 hours of sleep. I have few of my friends who are doing well with 5-6 hours of sleep. So even if you don't know, your sleep matters and your sleep really impacts the way you think. Also it impacts your physical health. So for me, if I'm not sleeping well, then it's going to give me a very very bad migraine. I may end up vomiting or upsetting my stomach, right? So these are the side effects that I face if I'm not sleeping well. So what you can do is you should really know that what is your body cycle and how you feel with certain hours of sleep. If you are okay with 7 hours, good to go, but less than 7 hours, it is not good for your health. And you may not realize it now, but few years down the line you will definitely realize that. So please sleep for 7-8 hours. 20 minutes of physical activity. Now it is very difficult even for me to spare 20 minutes for my physical health, but it is very important to do. Now what I have been doing since last few days is that either I'm going to gym and doing some exercise just for 15-20 minutes, or I am doing walk in my room from here to there for 20 minutes straight. And this is not just normal walking. I try to walk in a fast pace, so that really helps. If not, then just sitting, doing 5 minutes of meditation or a bit of stretching, but 20 minutes every day. I understand that schedules are very hectic and mine is the same, but yeah, try to spare 20 minutes. It is definitely going to make a big difference in the long term. Water. It is pretty hot these days, especially in Ahmedabad, where everywhere it is pretty hot. And even if it is not, it is very important to have water. It is very important to stay hydrated. For me, I am not the person who drinks water too much, and it has affected my body. So I went for sonography for some other reasons, and they detected that I have a kidney stone of 3 or 4 mm. So yeah, it really affects if you're not drinking water properly. So what I am doing right now is that I am drinking water every hour. So the basic thing that you can do is just set the alarm in your phone for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Have water bottle where you're working, right in front of you. So whenever you get the reminders, you can just take the bottle and sip the water. So yeah, lastly, your food habits. So as water is important, sleep is important, what you are eating is also important. Just for your overall health, just for your overall well-being. So whatever you eat, just make sure that you are try to balancing it with good food as well. I know it is very difficult nowadays to skip out of the junk food or to resist yourself from eating outside. It is pretty difficult, right? If you're working outside or if you are going out with your friends or family. So just try to strike a balance. So what I do is, if I'm eating out, let's just say I know that I have to go for a dinner tonight, so I try to eat proper healthy homemade food since morning, like in breakfast, in lunch, in snack time. I try to have a fruit, less sugar. If I'm going to have ice cream, then I'm not taking any sugary products, like कोई भी जूस नहीं पीऊंगी या फिर I'm not having tea or coffee. So just try to understand that what your body needs, what you what can substitute, what you can do, and try to strike a balance. When it comes to finance, I'm not a finance expert, but what I have understood in last 5-6 years after working in a corporate world is that there are three basic rules when it comes to finance, and every individual who is earning, or even if they are not earning, they should focus on these three things. One is budgeting. So you should know that how much money you want to spend on what activities. Second is tracking. So you can only create budget if you track your money, where your money is going. So if you are good on these two parts, then you are going to create a proper budget for you. So try to track your expenses on monthly basis, on daily basis, for which you can use several apps which are available in the market, or you can simply use Excel sheet or pen and paper, but just try to track each and every expense that you are making in a day. And then comes the investing. So once the tracking is sorted, once the budgeting is sorted, now you have to invest that money. There are so many ways available in the market in which you can invest the money. There are SIPs, STPs, FDs, shares, or buying a property, gold, mutual funds, and number of things, right? So just try to figure out what can be the best way for you, how much money you want to invest, what will be the best ROI, and accordingly just invest it. Now talking about the mental development, there are few activities which you should be doing on weekly basis, I would say, to have mental peace. So let's start with the hobbies. I know it is very cliche, but many people are not doing it. So I asked few of my friends that, okay, what do you like? So one of my friends said that I like baking, but as I am doing it on a regular basis, because she is working in that domain, she is having she is running the baking business, so she is now not enjoying that much. And to detox and to clear her mind, she wants to do something else, but she doesn't know. So there are two categories of people: one who know that what they really like and what are their hobbies, and second is they don't even know that what their hobbies are. And if you fall in the second category, then I would really recommend to find one thing which you really like and try to spend at least 30 to 40 minutes a week, if not more, so that you can really enjoy doing what you like. In my case, I really like to paint, so I have been doing this exercise since few months now, and I have created few pieces. So I just bought the canvas, I found some inspiration on Pinterest, and I just start drawing or sketching on the weekends. So this is how I spend my weekends, to do activities which I really like. So it can be anything. Now I also started pickleball. So in Ahmedabad there are few courts, just like box cricket, there are few courts available here for pickleball. It's just like lawn tennis. So I go there with my friends, and once or twice a week, and at night, and I really enjoy playing over there. So that is also one thing that I want to continue, right? That is a bit expensive, because that comes with 1500 for an hour or so yeah, that is a bit on the expensive side, if not much, but I really like doing it and I will do it more. So try to find few hobbies for yourself. If you are an overthinker like me, start meditation. Yes, because it really helps. There are 2-3 reasons. One is for your health, for your mental health. Second is for astrological reasons. I don't know why, but I have been into astrology very much. I am trying to learn and read it. So I have gone through my chart, and I'm an overthinker very much, and I think negative things a lot. So I know that meditation helps that, to calm down that planet or calm down my energy. So I am doing that. So whatever your reason is, even if astrological point is not in your head, just do meditation. Take 1 minute out of your schedule. Start with 1 minute, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So right now I am at 5, and I am thinking to hold on for 5 for few more months, and maybe with time I'll increase it, but for now 5 minutes are enough for me. So just try to do some exercise. Lastly, digital detox. Well, it is controversial topic. In this era it is very difficult for you to detox digitally completely, but try to do it in a way. अगर आप कहीं जा रहे हो, try not to post the stories, try not to post the actual post, just refrain, like live in the moment. अब ज़्यादा capture मत करो. Even if you are capturing, don't put it out, just for once. So I know कि maybe in fact I am posting as well on YouTube, right? So talking about Instagram or other social media platforms, I'm not very active, but I post it if I want to, but sometimes I try कि मैं post नहीं करूँ, right? So it really helps me out. And second way what you can do is, just if you think that that person is not helping you in any way, or आपको depress कर रहा है because that person is traveling to Switzerland and here and then, and you're just sitting at your home, just mute that person for a while, right? So this is the easiest way to have the digital detox. With time you can advance it, like not touching your phone or electronic accessories for a day or two. Well, we are not diving very much into it. It's just that don't post for a few days या कुछ दिनों तक आप पोस्ट मत करो, और जो आपको ज़्यादा टॉक्सिक लगता है, या फिर अगर वो टॉक्सिक नहीं भी है बट इट इज़ नॉट गुड फॉर यू, आई मीन दैट पर्सन इज़ नॉट गुड फॉर यू इन एनी वे, आपको डिप्रेशन फील हो रहा है तो उनको म्यूट कर दो. Last is the personal, and it is very important. So let's start with reading and writing. So reading is very important, and we know all these things, right? कि बुक पढ़ना चाहिए, स्कूल से हमें सिखाया जाता है, बट वी वर रीडिंग एट दैट टाइम. बट विथ टाइम, जस्ट बिकॉज हमें खुद बहुत सारी बुक्स पढ़नी होती थी, वी never really indulged ourselves in reading the books that are actually good for our mind or for our personal health or anything, right? But now is the time, if you're working, you can spare at least 15-20 minutes a day to read a book which can really help you. अगर help नहीं भी कर रही है, fiction अगर आपको पढ़ना है तो read that as well. That is not a bad thing. So just read. Next is writing really helps. So I always say that if you are in a confusion, if you want to do the brainstorm, the best activity that you can do, just get a pen and a paper and write everything down that is on your mind, and it will really help you to make better decisions. So read and write is very important. You have to learn really fast. If you're working in a technical field, then बहुत सारी चीज़ें जल्दी जल्दी से इवॉल्व हो रही है. न्यू टेक्नोलॉजीज आर कमिंग, न्यू प्लेटफॉर्म्स आर कमिंग, और पता नहीं क्या ही हो रहा है, राइट? एवरी डे एवरीथिंग न्यू इज कमिंग. सो द बेटर इज टू कीप योर सेल्फ अपडेटेड टूल्स और विद टेक्नोलॉजीज और एनीथिंग. सो जस्ट keep learning and keep growing. Appearance, it is very important. Now when I say appearance, you should know that what is your office culture in terms of dressing. If you know that, and if you're dressing according to that, then you're okay, you are dressing well, trust me. So just dress well, properly. Even if you're working from home, I work from home as a zombie 70% of the time, but then there is 30% of time where I dress up very well, I do some basic makeup, and then I start working. So yeah, just dress well. It helps you to have the confidence. It is very important that how you want to portray yourself socially. I know it is very weird, but let's just face the truth. So जो आप खुद हो वो आप socially नहीं हो. So the way that you're behaving with your friends is totally different that you're behaving with your partner or with your parents, right? So you are a different person with different people. Some people would disagree with that, but most of you will agree to this, right? So you should know that what kind of things you want to share with people and set some boundaries over there. So let's just say that you are with your friends and there are some boundaries that you don't want to share. Like there are some things that you don't want to share, and you want to create boundaries over there. So let's just say that you don't want to share your financial thing with them, you don't want to share your family things or stuff with them. So that is a boundary that you should create. If you are with your family, then you don't want to talk something personal to them, right? So just sit down, think that in what ways and what kind of boundaries you have to create with people around you, with people whom you are interacting with on everyday basis, whether they are your colleagues or your friends, your family, or anyone, because it really helps. I really hope that you like this video and do all these things. These are very basic, I know, but these are very important. And even if through this video I'm helping one person out there, then I'll feel good. And just subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.